Welcome back to Nick Lenz's Comic Corner, Classics / Non-Classics, episode 488, and Doubleshot number 401. Like I said in last episode, 2 Teen Titans trades. First up, it's New Teen Titans Volume 7. Yes, I will eventually get back to doing the Teen Titans Classic series, eventually, once I can track down the trade for Volume 6. This trade collects issues 40 to 40 of Tales of Teen Titans, and number 3. Yep. Basically, the first four stories, the first story in here is a Judas Contract. Considered by many to be one of the greatest storylines of all time, it's a great storyline. And it's noteworthy for the introduction of Jericho, Adeline King, Deathstroke's ex-wife, and of course, Dick Grayson's first appearance as Nightwing. And then simply put, like, the next 3 issues is basically just a 3-part just to get rid of Hive. Yeah, Hive gets written out of the comic books briefly for a brief period of time. It's like, yeah, let's just have it where we're just writing them out. And in the last issue, just help setting up basically the wedding of Donna Troy and Terry, the guy who basically Donna later marries and has a son with. Yep. The issues in here are great. I'm gonna get this one a 10 out of 10 because all the issues in here are really, really good. All right. That's done by Marv Wolf and George Perez. Yeah, there's also nowhere to be for basically Tara's death. Aqualad, oh yeah, and apparently Wally's in those issues as well. Apparently he knew nothing about Tara dying, and also apparently he's retired at this point of being a superhero. Though I think a couple years after this point, they do end in issue 48. They do have a loose tie-in to Crisis on Infinite Earths, basically, where they have meant to enter him on an off panel. Basically, yeah, we had to make some alterations. And Lily make alterations like, okay, fine. Alright, so next up is another Teen Titans book. This is Teen Titans Earth 1 Volume 2, written by Jeff Lemire with artwork by, there's like a few different artists in here. Let's see, basically the artwork is done by Annie McDonald. That's really the guy's name, McDonald. Yeah, this is a follow-up to Teen Titans Earth 1 Volume 1. And with this book, basically, now, The Teen Titans in this universe are actually a bit different than mainstream continuity. If you're wondering, is Dick Grayson here? Is Aqualad here? Aqualad is here, but he's called something else, and he looks different too. Is any of the 4 founding members here? As far as I can tell, only Aqualad is the only one here. Robin is not here. The original Wonder Girl is not here. Someone else's Wonder Girl, and also Arsenal is not here as well. Yeah, these 3 characters are not here. Simply put, these are characters that were introduced in the new Teen Titans era. Basically, the Titans that were introduced in the previous book basically were Cyborg, Terra, Beast Boy, Tempest, Starfire, and Raven. Though they do have a version of Blackfire in here. Apparently, Blackfire in here is a clone of Starfire, and they also introduced 3 new characters: Wally West, Cole, and Cassandra Sandmark. Though Cassie in here is actually black, and she's Wonder Girl, and she's a little girl. Not kidding. And also, for some reason, I have no idea why that Jeff Lemire did this. Apparently, Wally West's code name is Impulse, even though never in his entire career he was ever called Impulse. In the regular comic book, he's only known by 2 code names: Kid Flash and The Flash. I don't know why they call him that in here. Now, basically, also the Doom Patrol is in this continuity as well, because now Cordair is actually the main villain of the storyline of this book and the previous book. Where, oh yeah, and get this, Rita Farr in this storyline, in this universe, is Tara's mother. Not kidding. Silas is nowhere to be found. Elena, I think her name is. Yeah, she's still Victor's mother. That's the only thing that remains common in here. Oh yeah, and the main villain of the Comics Creator's main villain. Joshua Clay's in here. He's a doctor. Not much is known about him in here. There's a version of Deathstroke, and he looks completely different than the way he does in the mainstream continuity. I mean, I'm talking about way different. If you want to know what Deathstroke looks like, this is Deathstroke. I look at him, he looks like Billy Wintergreen. I am not kidding about this. Oh yeah, and apparently Jericho, who exists in this universe as well, his body was destroyed in the previous book. Yeah, that's what happened. So these kids escape and they get recaptured and then they get let go. Apparently, Teen Titans becomes heroes. And apparently Raven in this universe, apparently for some reason she's of Native American descent. Okay, fine. There's nothing in the mainstream continuity, basically both in pre or post Flashpoint, where they mention she's of Native American descent. And here's her grandfather's Native American. I don't know why. No other pictures of her basically depict her as looking very Indianish. Basically, she has a diamond forehead thing. But yeah, this is good. This is just my opinion, anyways. They do give different credit in here, basically for Green Arrow and Animal Man, basically because that was 2 known books. I'm a little bit surprised they didn't throw in here Justice League United because that was another really good book that he did for DC. But just Green Arrow and Animal Man, that's it. You're not gonna give basically quote basically beside these two, like you're gonna give Justice League United, maybe any other book that he did for DC, but why just Green Arrow and Animal Man? I mean, yeah, his 2 runs for those 2 books are good, but I don't get why. If you want to know what Niles Cordeiro looks like in the series, let's see. There is a good picture of him. Let's see. Oh yeah, Roadman here is actually his cybernetic parts. No joke, that's really his... Okay, this is Niles Cordeiro in this universe. Yep, Niles Cordeiro is a bad guy. Full front out, basically, he's a villain. Cyborg looks completely different. Now, Tara doesn't look that much different appearance-wise, though she still smokes like she did in the Marvel George Perez one. Beast Boy doesn't look that much different. Tempest, wow. Yeah, this is what Tempest looks like in here. Yep, that's basically what it is. Oh yeah, and also instead of Tara having a thing for Beast Boy, she has a thing for Victor Stone. Of all people. Yeah, I'm not kidding. This girl here on the right, on the left, that's Starfire. This is Raven. No joke, that's Raven. And I mentioned Tamaran here, basically some kind of illusion. Let's see. Where is, I'm trying to see here. I know there's a picture early on here of Cyborg. Here we go. Yeah, this is what Cyborg looks like in this universe. Not kidding. I guess that Jeffrey wants to try something different, so he had it where these 2 were a couple. So yeah, and here are the Teen Titans. Here's Cole, Wonder Girl, and Wally West. Here's Wally West. To me, when I look at him, he looks like Roy Harper. I'm not kidding. He looks like Roy Harper. This girl here, that apparently is Cassie Sandmark. This little black girl is Cassandra Sandmark. And this is Cole. Yep. Cole, for those of you who don't know, she was a character that was introduced just prior to Crisis on Infinite Earths, just to be killed off. And still to this day, she's still there. She did come back for Blackest Night, but yeah. I'm glad the fact they Wonder Girl here, but there's no mention of Wonder... Now, yeah, there's no mention of Wonder Woman here at all. Nope. Let's see. Another good picture here. Oh, here's Niles Cordeiro standing up. Oh yeah, and TD's stuff that he's using to move. Yeah, apparently that's Robot Man. Not kidding, it's frickin' Robot Man. Let's see, what's another good picture here? Let's see. This is Blackfire, a clone of Starfire. Yep. I don't remember if she was mentioned to be an alien or not, Starfire, I don't know, but she speaks sort of broken English in a way. But yeah, this actually is a really good storyline. I enjoy it. It does leave it open. I mean, it does feel like that the storyline that kind of ended with the previous volume did kind of wrap up here. That's what kind of felt like to me. Niles Cordeiro, even though he got away, but Star Labs was taken care of, basically. And maybe they go out on their own. I mean, it basically left off with a pretty happy ending. So, could there be a Volume 3? Is there room here for Volume 3? Yeah, there is. There's enough room here for another original story. I like what Lemire does. Yeah, I do like the fact you have all these other familiar characters. But why was Wonder Girl's skin changed to black? Yeah, I think they changed Cole to an Asian for some reason, though she's white originally. Those two changes, I question that. And I get the reason why that the appearance wise, basically, we look at Wally West, he looks like Arsenal because Jeff May wrote Green Arrow, obviously. But I'm glad the fact Wally isn't here. That's great. Okay, but why does he have the code name Impulse? The only character I know who had that code name was Bart Allen, his cousin. Yeah, Bart had that code name, not Wally. Wally has never had that code name. None, in no continuity has he ever had the identity of Impulse. He was only known as Kid Flash and the Flash, or Dark Flash, whatever you want to call it. But still pretty fun, pretty interesting story. It seems interesting though that Steve Dayton and Rita Fair, that they were scientists here, and the fact Rita is actually Tara's mother. Yeah, interesting. I like the sort of changes they make in here, but this is an original story, original universe. I tend to wonder though, when in the world they can have it where all these characters meet in one book from the Earth 1 universe? Did they have to be contained in these books? I don't know. But I think it's interesting though they have the sort of even though this is called Teen Titans, this is a mixture not only like the Marv Wolfman Teen Titans, but all Marvel from George Press Teen Titans, but also the Doom Patrol. They basically throw in some of the original ones. There's no mention of the version of Negative Man here. It's like the only characters basically get mentioned here is Mento, the Chief, Robot Man, and Elastigirl. Basically in recent times changing Elasti-Woman. But really good story. I do recommend it. Definitely for people who are fans of Jeff Lemire. If you're a Teen Titans fan, I do recommend checking this out. Definitely also people who are fans of Earth 1. Unlike the one where Earth 1 when not much happened, this a lot happened in the course of, I think this is like a 40-page book. Yeah, I think so. Here's some early designs they did for Wonder Girl, Cole, and Impulse. Yeah, take a look at Impulse, the original costume. It looks like kind of like a variant of his. It kind of looks like the design the Reverse Flash costume, like the Jay Garrick costume before, the lightning bolt going up. But yeah, with those colors, yeah, he should have been called Kid Flash, not Impulse. I don't really get why that is. Cole, I don't mind basically the way she is. The outfit's fine. It's very reminiscent of the original one. And as for Wonder Girl, very reminiscent of the pre-Flashpoint outfit that she's not wearing. But I do question, I do have, and I get the fact, yeah, you want to try something different, fine. But, okay. Cole, don't mind the costume. The costume's great. The costumes on these characters are great. Even though, yeah, these are the costumes I had they went with. Don't have a big problem with the costumes, even though the Impulse basically kind of looks like Roy Harper. But, okay, my problem with these things is that, like I said, Wally be called Impulse, Wonder Girl being black, and Cole, okay, you want to make her Asian, fine. It's something different. But why did Wonder Girl have to change to black? I don't know why. It just seems so bizarre. But at least Victor Stone is still black. Thank God. Thank God for the artist remembering that. But, what rating am I going to give this book? I'm going to give this book a 9 out of 10. Alright, so, one more video to go before I stop saying. Okay? So, that's it for this episode. Stay tuned for the next episode, which is episode 489 and Doubleshot number 402. Okay? Until then, I will see you there. Bye.